city lights below. Every step I take is a move they'll never know. Hustle in my veins, ambition in my soul. Built this from the ground up, now I'm in control. Penthouse sunrise, looking at the skyline. Everything I dreamed about is happening in due time. Penthouse sunrise, never gonna back down. Started from the bottom, now I'm running this whole town. Late nights in the studio, crafting every bar. Sacrifice and dedication got me this far. They said I couldn't do it, now look where we are. Penthouse views remind me I'm a superstar. Penthouse sunrise, looking at the skyline. Everything I dreamed about is happening in due time. Penthouse sunrise, never gonna back down. Started from the bottom, now I'm running this whole town. City lights blur past the window frame. Midnight cruising, nothing stays the same. Thoughts racing faster than the engine sound. Another night drive, another truth I found. Night drive. Headlights cut the darkness. Every mile of memory, every turn of promise. Night drive. Chasing something greater, looking in the mirror at my own creator. Highway stretches like a ribbon in the dark. Every exit is a chance to make a mark. They told me, slow down, but I can't park. When the vision's this clear, you follow the spark. Night drive. Headlights cut the darkness. Every mile of memory, every turn of promise. Night drive. Chasing something greater, looking in the mirror at my own creator. 몸져 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 Yeah. Counting paper, building towers in the sky. Every dollar tells a story, every bill a reason why I came from nothing. Now the numbers multiply, stack it to the ceiling, never asking how high. Paper trail, leaving marks across the map. Every move calculated, no time to take a nap. Paper trail, from the struggle to the throne. Built an empire on my own, standing all alone. Moons up. They see the shine, but they never saw the grind. Late nights, empty pockets playing on my mind. Now the table's turned, I'm the one they try to find. Success tastes sweeter when you came from behind. Paper trail, leaving marks across the map. Every move calculated, no time to take a nap. Paper trail, from the struggle to the throne. Built an empire on my own, standing all alone. Boomzo, boomzo, boomzo. They put a ceiling on my dreams, I broke through the glass. Every limit they invented, I just let it pass. Watch me elevate, moving up so fast. Future looking golden, forget about the past. Breaking through, can't hold me down no more. Every barrier I see becomes another open door. Breaking through, the view from up above. Everything I built was powered by the love. Doubters
Try to box me in, I expanded the frame, turning criticism right into my reign. Now they're watching from the sidelines, calling out my name. Same ones who said I'd never make it in the game. Breaking through, can't hold me down no more. Every barrier I see becomes another open door. Breaking through, the view from up above. Everything I built was powered by the love. Oh, 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 hey, 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 hey.
Walking to the spot, every head turning around. VIP section, we don't touch the ground. Bottle service popping, that's the only sound. In this moment right here, everything is profound. Club 11:59, 1 minute till midnight. Living like tomorrow isn't promised, doing it right. Club 11:59, the night is still alive. Every second precious when you're trying to thrive. Tries to impress, with the center of the scene. Flashing lights reflecting off the limousine. Living out the vision that I saw at 17. Now the whole club moving like a machine. Club 11:59, 1 minute till midnight. Living like tomorrow isn't promised, doing it right. Club 11:59, the night is still alive. Every second precious when you're trying to thrive.
Growing through the cracks, that's a concrete rose. Where I'm from, the struggle is the only thing that grows. But beauty finds a way through the hardest flaws. Every setback just opened up more doors. Concrete rose, blooming in the cold. Stories still untold, worth more than gold. Concrete rose, breaking through the stone. In the hardest places, the strongest seeds are sown. They counted me out before I even had a chance. Now I'm standing tall, they're watching in a trance. The journey was the teacher, not the circumstance. Every fall just taught me how to better dance. Concrete rose, blooming in the cold. Stories still untold, worth more than gold. Concrete rose, breaking through the stone. In the hardest places, the strongest seeds are sown.
Neon lights painting shadows on the street. Every color tells a story that my heartbeat repeats. Walking through the city where the dreamers meet. Used to be invisible, now they save me a seat. Yeah. Neon Boulevard, lights never fade away. Making moves in silence, let the actions have their say. Neon Boulevard, the city knows my name. Nothing stays the same when you're playing your own game. Yeah. Late night conversations with the moon above. Talk about legacy and the people that I love. Pressure makes a diamond, that's what I'm thinking of. Turning every obstacle into a push and shove. Yeah. Neon Boulevard, lights never fade away. Making moves in silence, let the actions have their say. Neon Boulevard, the city knows my name. Nothing stays the same when you're playing your own game. Yeah. Yeah.
Wake up every morning with the fire in my chest. Can't afford to rest when you're chasing what is best. They see the glory, they don't see the mess. Behind every victory, there's 1,000 tests. This is the hustler's anthem, play it loud. For everyone who came from nothing, standing proud. Hustler's anthem, from the block to the top. The grind never stops and the dream never drops. Late nights, early mornings, that's the recipe. Building something lasting that they thought would never be. Every closed door taught me how to find the key. Now I'm standing where they said I'd never see. This is the hustler's anthem. Play it loud for everyone who came from nothing, standing proud. Hustler's anthem. From the block to the top, the grind never stops and the dream never drops. Oh, yeah. Oh, looking out the window at the skyline glow. Every building represents a dream I used to know. Now I'm standing taller than I was a year ago. Progress isn't measured by how fast you go. Skyline state of mind, reaching for the stars. Every scar's a reminder of how far we really are. Skyline state of mind, elevation mode, light enough to fly, but heavy with the load. They asked me how I did it. I just kept the faith, turned the negative to positive and found another way. Every morning is a chance to rewrite the day. The view from here is worth all the dues I paid. Oh. Skyline state of mind, reaching for the stars. Every scar's a reminder of how far we really are. Skyline state of mind, elevation mode, light enough to fly, but heavy with the load.
Crown heavy on my head, but I'm built to wear it. Every doubter in my past I already buried. Built a legacy so solid nobody can tear it. Throne of ambition, baby, come and take a merit. Sitting on the throne of ambition, kingdom of the brave. Every risk I took was one more soul I saved. Throne of ambition, built it brick by brick. The vision was the blueprint, the execution quick. Royalty ain't given, it's a title that you take. Every move I make is for the future's sake. They said dream smaller for your sanity's sake, but average was a cage that I had to break. Sitting on the throne of ambition, kingdom of the brave. Every risk I took was one more soul I saved. Throne of ambition, built it brick by brick. The vision was the blueprint, the execution quick. Oh, oh, They told me dream smaller, but I couldn't comply. Built an empire from the ground while they watch from the side. Every morning sun reminds me why I sacrifice my nights. Now I'm standing at the summit, seeing everything in sight. From the basement to the boardroom, that's the story of my life. Cut through the struggle like a double-edged knife. Used to pray for blessings, now the blessings multiply. The same ones who ignore me now requesting to stop by. I remember counting pennies for $1 menu meal. Now I'm signing checks to make their head spin for real. Nothing came easy, every win required still. In my mind, in my heart, that's the only way to heal. From the trauma of the bottom, from the pain of being broke. Every chain that held me down, I eventually broke. Now I'm laughing at the memories, the hustle ain't no joke. Built a legacy so solid it can never go up in smoke.
Empire state of grind, building every single day. Brick by brick I'm climbing, ain't no other way. Empire state of grind, the vision never sleeps. What you sow is what you reap, the promise that I keep. Empire state of grind, watch the kingdom rise. Through the struggle and the pain I finally realized. Empire state of grind, the crown was always mine. Every second of the hustle was a moment so divine.
Now they see the penthouse, but
they never saw the scaffold. Never saw the early mornings when my energy was half full. Never saw the doors that slammed right in my face. Never saw the lonely nights I spent trying to find my place. But that's the beauty of the journey, it's personal and deep. The heights I'm reaching now are from the promises I keep to myself and to my future, to the ones who held me down. Now I'm building something permanent in this temporary town. Some days I look around and can't believe how far I came, from being just another face to people knowing my name. The empire isn't buildings, it's the impact that I make. It's every soul I elevate with every move I take. So if you're at the bottom and you're feeling like you're stuck, remember empires aren't built on nothing but luck. They're built on early mornings, on the nights you didn't quit, on the 1,000 tiny battles that nobody saw you win.
Empire state of grind, building every single day. Brick by brick I'm climbing, ain't no other way. Empire state of grind, the vision never sleeps. What you sow is what you reap, the promise that I keep. Empire state of grind, watch the kingdom rise through the struggle and the pain. I finally realized empire state of grind. The crown was always mine, every second of the hustle was a moment so divine.
Yeah, yeah. 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 Midnight in the city and the grind don't stop. Every hour pushing forward till I reach the top. Money conversations in the language that I speak. 7 days a week, the ambition's at its peak. Counting up the zeros while the city sleeps below. Every investment's calculated, every seed I sow. They ask me why I'm working when the world is fast asleep. Because the dreams I'm chasing are the promises I keep. I used to watch the skyline thinking maybe one day. Now I'm part of the design in a fundamental way. Every late night strategy session in the dark left another permanent impression, left another mark. Built a network from connections that they said would never last. Turned every no into a lesson from the past. Now the currency is flowing like a river to the sea, and the only one who got me here is staring back at me. Midnight currency, the hustle never takes a break. Every move is calculated for my future's sake. Midnight currency, the price of living dreams. Nothing's ever really what it first appears or seems. Midnight currency, investing in myself. Traded temporary comfort for permanent wealth. Midnight currency, the legend never lies. When you bet it all on you, that's when the numbers rise.
Yeah, they see the outcome, but they never see the process. Never see the sacrifice behind every success. Never see the moments when I doubted everything. Never see the winter before I found my spring. But I documented every chapter, every single page. Turned my 20s into training for a better age. Now I'm 30 floors above the streets I used to roam, looking at a city that I finally call my own. Late night balcony discussions with the moon about the legacy I'm building, and it can't come too soon. The currency of time is the most valuable of all. Every second that I'm giving, I'm responding to the call. So if you see me grinding when the world is in a dream, just know that every action is connected to a scheme. A master plan unfolding one decision at a time. The midnight currency of hustle is my paradigm. Midnight currency, the hustle never takes a break. Every move is calculated for my future's sake. Midnight currency, the price of living dreams. Nothing's ever really what it first appears or seems. Midnight currency, investing in myself. Traded temporary comfort for permanent wealth. Midnight currency, the legend never lies. When you bet it all on you, that's when the numbers rise.
Growing up, they told me that the sky was the limit, but I saw footprints on the moon, so I knew I had to get it. Every ceiling that they placed was just another floor to break. Every closed door they presented was a new path I could take. From the concrete where the roses never seem to grow, to the heights where only eagles and the dreamers go. Took the long way up because the elevator's slow. Now I'm looking at a view that most will never know. Remember Christmas with no presents, but we still had hope. Remember winters with no heat and learning how to cope. Every struggle wrote a chapter in the book of who I am. Every setback was the setup for a master plan. My mother worked 2 jobs just to keep the lights on. My father told me pride is something you can never pawn. So I carry the sacrifices in everything I do. Every crown I'm building now is royalty for 2. Crown Heights, wearing what I earned with pride. Every scar's a medal from the battles deep inside. Crown Heights, the view is different from above. Built this elevation on a foundation of love. Crown Heights, the air is thinner but I'm breathing fine. Every step I took was part of the design. Crown Heights, royalty is in the blood. Came from the mud but I'm rising through the flood. Now I'm standing where my younger self could only dream. And the distance from the bottom is much further than it seems. Every person that I pass on my way to the top reminds me of the version that I promised I would not become disconnected from the struggle and the pain, because the rain that made me grow is still falling like the rain of a king who never forgot where he started from. Crown heavy, but it's fitting for the battles that I've won. Some nights I close my eyes and I'm back in that old room, ceiling stained with water fighting off the bloom. Then I open them again and I see how far I've come. The crown is not a burden, it's a symbol of the sum of every sacrifice, every sleepless night, every time I chose the darkness just to find the light. Crown Heights isn't just a place, it's a state of mind. The royalty you carry when you leave your past behind. Crown Heights, wearing what I earned with pride. Every scar's a medal from the battles deep inside. Crown Heights, the view is different from above. Built this elevation on a foundation of love. Crown Heights, the air is thinner but I'm breathing fine. Every step I took was part of the design. Crown Heights, royalty is in the blood. Came from the mud but I'm rising through the flood.
Walking down the boulevard where the neon dreams live. Every light a possibility, every shadow something to give. Designer on my shoulders, but the vision's what I wear. Success looks different when you build it from thin air. Past the velvet ropes where they used to turn me down. Now they roll the red carpet when I come around. Funny how the tables turn when you stay true to the grind. The same ones who rejected you are suddenly so kind. Flashes from the cameras, but I'm focused on the goal. Every picture that they're taking just a fraction of my soul. They see the celebration, but they never see the war. The battles in the mirror when I didn't know the score. Now I'm gliding through the city like I own the avenue. Everything I visualize is steadily coming true. From the corners where they told me I would never leave, to the penthouse where I'm planting seeds I know will be. Neon Dreams Boulevard, where the lights never dim. Every step I take is another victory to win. Neon Dreams Boulevard, the city knows the name. Nothing stays the same when you're mastering the game. Neon Dreams Boulevard, reflections in the glass. Every doubt I ever had is something I surpassed. Neon Dreams Boulevard, the future's looking bright. Used to chase the sunlight, now I am the light. Late night in the studio creating what they'll play. Tomorrow's anthem's being written in the gray. Before the dawn arrives and the city starts to wake, I'm putting final touches on the history I make. Because every track is timeless, every bar is a decree. Every melody a memory of who I used to be. Before the neon changed me, before the fame arrived, before the boulevard became the place I feel alive. Sometimes I take a moment just to watch the city glow, remembering the days when I had no place to go. The neon wasn't always friendly, sometimes it was cold, but it taught me something valuable that couldn't be sold. That dreams are built in darkness long before they see the light. That every neon sign was once a bold and endless night. So when you see me shining on this boulevard of dreams, remember that the glow came from bursting at the seams. Neon Dreams Boulevard, where the lights never dim. Every step I take is another victory to win. Neon Dreams Boulevard, the city knows the name. Nothing stays the same when you're mastering the game. Neon Dreams Boulevard, reflections in the glass. Every doubt I ever had is something I surpassed. Neon Dreams Boulevard, the future's looking bright. Used to chase the sunlight, now I am the light.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Woke up in the penthouse, city lights below. Every step I take is a move they'll never know. Hustle in my veins, ambition in my soul. Build this from the ground up, now I'm in control. Late nights in the studio, crafting every bar. Sacrifice and dedication got me this far. They said I couldn't do it, now look where we are. Penthouse views remind me I'm a superstar. Penthouse Sunrise, looking at the skyline. Everything I dreamed about is happening in due time. Penthouse Sunrise, never gonna back down. Started from the bottom, now I'm running this whole town. Penthouse Sunrise, watching the world wake. Every move I make is for my own sake. Penthouse Sunrise, the view is so divine. Finally living life exactly how I design. Used to check my balance before I check my phone.
Now that karma's growing, never feel so alone. Success is a journey that you walk on your own, building something permanent from sticks and stones. Fake friends disappeared when I started to climb. Real ones stayed close and we're doing just fine. Every setback taught me how to better shine. Now I'm sipping champagne, aged like fine wine. Penthouse sunrise, looking at the skyline. Everything I dreamed about is happening in due time. Penthouse sunrise, never gonna back down. Started from the bottom, now I'm running this whole town. Penthouse sunrise, watching the world wake. Every move I make is for my own sake. Penthouse sunrise, the view is so divine. Finally living life exactly how I design. Morning light hits different when you're on the view. 20 floors above the doubt that I've been through. Every window showing me a different avenue of possibilities that I never knew were true. They ask me how it feels to finally make it here. I tell them every tear was worth the waiting years. The penthouse isn't just a place, it's facing fears and turning all your nightmares into souvenirs. Penthouse sunrise, looking at the skyline. Everything I dreamed about is happening in due time. Penthouse sunrise, never gonna back down. Started from the bottom, now I'm running this whole town. Penthouse sunrise, watching the world wake. Every move I make is for my own sake. Penthouse sunrise, the view is so divine. Finally living life exactly how I design. Penthouse sunrise, watching the world wake, watching the world wake. Morning light hits different when you're on the view. 20 floors above the doubt that I've been through. Every window showing me a different avenue of possibilities that I never knew were true. They ask me how it feels to finally make it here. I tell them every tear was worth the waiting years. The penthouse isn't just a place, it's facing fears and turning all your nightmares into souvenirs. Penthouse sunrise, looking at the skyline. Everything I dreamed about is happening in due time. Penthouse sunrise, never gonna back down. Started from the bottom, now I'm running this whole town. Penthouse sunrise, watching the world wake. Every move I make is for my own sake. Penthouse sunrise, the view is so divine. Finally living life exactly how I design.
Yeah. All that call. Yeah. Yeah. Bottle service at the table, celebrating wins. Everybody in the section knows how it begins, with a vision and a plan and a refusal to lose. Now we're popping every cork, it's the life we choose. Used to dream about the lifestyle from the outside looking in. Now I'm the host of the party that I only dreamed I'd win. Every face around me is a part of the story, from the struggle to the shine, from the pain to the glory. DJ playing tracks that I wrote in my room, back when nobody believed in the future looked like doom. Now the whole club moving to the rhythm of my grind. Every beat's a heartbeat from the mountain that I climb. VIP is crowded with the ones who held me down, not the ones who disappeared when I wasn't around. Loyalty's the currency in the circle that I built. Success is sweeter when it's shared without the guilt. Last call success, but the party never ends. Surrounded by my dear ones, not by temporary friends. Last call success, the celebration's overdue. Every glass I'm raising is for everything we've been through. Last call success, the DJ knows my name. Used to be a spectator, now I'm running the whole game. Last call success, and the night is still so young. This is just the beginning, the best is yet to come. Morning light is creeping through the curtains of the club, but nobody's leaving. We're all drunk on something deeper than the drinks, on the feeling of arrival after years of being stuck, on the knowledge that the journey was worth every single cut. I look around the table at the faces of my team. Every one of them believed when it was just a dream. Now we're living proof the dedication bears fruit, from the seeds we planted back when we had nothing but the root. Some people chase the spotlight, I was chasing something real, something that the money and the fame could never steal. The satisfaction of the process, the beauty of the grind, the peace that comes from knowing I gave everything in my mind. So when the last call echoes and the lights begin to fade, I'll be smiling at the empire that we collectively made. Last call success isn't the ending of the night, it's the moment you realize you've been living in the light. Last call success, but the party never ends. Surrounded by my day was not by temporary friends. Last call success, the celebration's overdue. Every glass I'm raising is for everything we've been through. Last call success, the DJ knows my name. Used to be a spectator, now I'm running the whole game. Last call success, and the night is still so young. This is just the beginning, the best is yet to come.
blueprint on the table, architecting my design. Every line is calculated, every angle is aligned with the vision that I carry in the chamber of my mind. Building something permanent that generations find. They asked me for the secrets, I showed them the scars. The late nights in the warehouse, breaking down the bars of limitation that society had placed upon my name. Now I'm writing history in permanent ink, not in flame. Foundation laid in concrete, reinforced with sacrifice. Every level that I'm adding has a story and a price. From the basement to the rooftop is a monument to will. Every brick another battle, every window another skill. I'm not building for the moment, I'm constructing for the age. Every blueprint that I'm drawing is another turning page in the story of a legacy that started with a spark. Now it's burning like a beacon that illuminates the dark.
Blueprint legacy, designing what will last, building on the future, not the shadows of the past. Blueprint legacy, the architect of fate. Every room I'm adding is another open gate. Blueprint legacy, the master plan unfolds, more valuable than silver, more precious than gold. Blueprint legacy, my signature's the grind, leaving something permanent for those I leave behind.
They wonder how I did it with no manual or guide. I tell them intuition was the compass deep inside. Every failure was a lesson in structural design. Every setback was a reason to refine and realign. Now the skyline has my fingerprint on every building block. The blueprint that I followed didn't come from any stock. It came from early mornings when the world was in a dream, when I sketched the future in the silence of the stream. Legacy's a word that gets thrown around a lot, but it's more than just a hashtag, it's everything you're not willing to compromise for temporary gain. It's the discipline to stay true when everything's in pain. So when they study what I built 100 years from now, they'll see a structure that could only come from knowing how to turn rejection into mortar, doubt into a beam. The blueprint of a lifetime isn't just a fever dream.
Blueprint legacy, designing what will last, building on the future, not the shadows of the past. Blueprint legacy, the architect of fate. Every room I'm adding is another open gate. Blueprint legacy, the master plan unfolds, more valuable than silver, more precious than gold. Blueprint legacy, my signature's the grind, leaving something permanent for those I leave behind.
Seasons test you more than others ever could. Some winters feel like the permanent in your neighborhood, but spring always follows, that's the universal law. Every frost that covers you is temporary, that's for sure. I've weathered hurricanes that threaten to erase every bit of progress, every smile on my face. But storms don't last forever, and neither does the pain. The sun comes back eventually and washes off the rain. Built an inner shelter from the lessons that I learned. Every time the fire tried to burn me, I return stronger than the version that existed pre-disaster. Resilience isn't given, it's a skill you have to master. Through the lost investments and the friendships that expire, through the moments when my own belief in me was tired, I found another layer of the person I could be, the version that was hidden, waiting to be free.
Resilient season, stronger after every fall, standing in the wreckage, but I'm still standing tall. Resilient season, the comeback is divine. Every scar I'm wearing is a beautiful design. Resilient season, tested by the fire, rising from the ashes even higher, even higher. Resilient season, the phoenix knows the way. Every ending is a chance to start a better day.
They see the comeback story, but they never see the crash. Never see the moments when my spirit turned to ash. Never see the rebuilding in the silence of the night. Never see the tears I shed before I found the light. But that's the architecture of a resilient soul. Every break becomes a feature, every crack makes you whole. Japanese art of golden repair is the proof that the broken places can become the strongest truth.
If you're in a season where the walls are closing in, remember that the pressure is what turns the coal within into diamonds that will sparkle in the light of better days. The resilience that you're building is the foundation of your way. So embrace the heavy seasons, let them teach you what they know. The deepest roots are grown in places where the harshest winds blow. And when you finally emerge from what you thought would be the end, you'll discover that the breaking was the place you learned to bend. Resilient season, stronger after every fall, standing in the wreckage, but I'm still standing tall. Resilient season, the comeback is divine. Every scar I'm is a chance to start a better day.
Started from the basement, now I'm climbing up the floors. Every level that I reach just opens some more doors. They said I wouldn't make it past the lobby of the game. Now I'm in the penthouse and they're calling out my name. The elevator's broken, so I'm taking every stair, building muscle memory from every single layer. Every flight I conquer makes the next one feel less steep. The promises I made are the promises I keep. Got the bruises on my knuckles from the walls I had to break. Got the scars up on my spirit from the risks I had to take. But every wound's a teacher, every scar's a PhD. In the university of grinding for eternity. I studied late when everyone was fast asleep. I invested knowledge that was mine to always keep. Now the dividends are paying in the currency of dreams. And the view from where I'm standing is much higher than it seems. This is the climb, every step of victory won. Looking back at everything that I've already done. This is the climb, the peak is still ahead, but I'm stronger than I've ever been from every word I've said. This is the climb, no elevator to success, just a staircase of the hustle and the will to progress. This is the climb, and I'm only halfway there, but the air is getting sweeter with every flight of stairs. People see the highlight reel, they never see the bloopers, never see the nights I spent as my own motive, fail a trooper, never see the moments when the doubt was closing in, never see the discipline required just to begin. But that's the beauty of the journey, it's personal and raw. Every step of progress is protected by the law of cause and effect, of effort and reward. The climb is not a punishment, it's something to be adored. Sometimes I stop and catch my breath at level 22, looking down at all the flows that I already passed through. The basement seems so distant, but I never will forget that the climb is what defines you, not the summit that you get. So if you're on your journey and you're feeling out of breath, remember every champion has danced the dance with death. Of motivation, of exhaustion, of wanting to give in. The climb continues anyway, and that's how you begin to win. This is the climb, every step of victory won. Looking back at everything that I've already done. The peak is still ahead, but I'm stronger than I've ever been from every word I've said. This is the climb, no elevator to success, just a staircase of the hustle and the will to progress. This is the climb, and I'm only halfway there, but the air is getting sweeter with every flight of stairs.
Uh, 3 a.m. in the studio, the city's fast asleep, but I'm wide awake, chasing promises I promised I would keep. Coffee getting cold, but the vision's heating up. Every track I laid down is filling up my cup. Used to dream about this moment from a one-bedroom flat. Now the monitors are singing and there's no turning back. The quiet hours are sacred, that's when legends are designed. When the world is in a pause, that's when I free my mind. Late night elevation, rising while they rest. Every hour that I sacrifice is passing every test. My neighbors think I'm crazy, but my bank account agrees that the compound interest of the hustle guarantees a future that is brighter than the sunrise. Through the blinds, I'm building cathedrals while they're building weekend plans. No shortcuts on this journey, every step is paying dues. When you're climbing toward a destiny, you've got no time to lose. Late night elevation, climbing in the dark. Every scar from yesterday is now a work of art. Late night elevation, the quiet fuels the fire. While the world is dreaming, I keep taking myself higher. Late night elevation, there's beauty in the grind. When you're working for a purpose that you had to find. Late night elevation, the sunrise knows my name. Every morning that I make it is a different kind of fame. They ask me what I'm running from, I tell them what I'm running toward. A legacy so solid they can't measure with the cord. The late nights are punishment, the privileges I've earned. Every lesson that I learned is another page I've turned. My father worked the night shift shift, now I work the night shift too. But the difference is I'm building what I want and not what I'm told to do. The lineage of labor is turning into art. Every late night session is another beating heart. Sometimes I take a breath and watch the sky begin to glow. That transition moment when the darkness starts to go. And I realize the late nights are investments in the light. Every hour in the darkness brings the morning into sight. So if you see me grinding when the city's in asleep, just know the promises I'm making are promises I'll keep. To my future and my family, to the ones who held me up. Late night elevation, filling up my cup. Late night elevation, climbing in the dark. Every scar from yesterday is now a work of art. Late night elevation, the quiet fuels the fire. While the world is dreaming, I keep taking myself higher. Late night elevation, there's beauty in the grind. When you're working for a purpose that you had to find. Late night elevation, the sunrise knows my name. Every morning that I make it is a different kind of fame.
Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Open up the vault and let the vision flood the room. Every idea that I buried now has found a space to bloom. They told me keep my head down, stay inside the lines. But the greatest architects are those who redesign the blueprint of the possible, the structure of the real. Every visionary knows that you create before you feel the validation from the outside, the approval of the crowd. The vault is where the anthems live before they're played out loud. I keep a journal full of futures that haven't arrived yet. Every page a prophecy, every word a safety net for the moments when the doubt creeps in and tries to steal the dream. I open up the vault and let the light create the beam that guides me through the darkness, through the valleys of the unknown. Every visionary's journey is a path they walk alone until the vision manifests and people start to see what you saw in the vault of possibility.
Vault of visionaries, where the dreamers keep their gold. Every future that I'm building is a story being told. Vault of visionaries, locked but never closed. Every seed of greatness in this chamber was exposed. Vault of visionaries, the blueprint of the age. Every chapter that I'm writing is another turning page. Vault of visionaries, the legacy preserved. Nothing here is given, everything is earned and served.
Yeah. The vault is not a bank of money, it's a bank of better days. Every deposit is a risk, every withdrawal is a phase of manifesting, of turning thought into the concrete. From the abstract to the tangible, that's the visionary's feat. I've stored decades of ideas in the chambers of my mind, and I'm only just beginning to release what I designed. The vault keeps getting fuller as I age and as I grow. Every experience I gather is another seed to sow. They ask me where I get the confidence to chase the things I chase. I tell them open up your vault and find your own sacred space, where the doubts can penetrate and the fears can hold you down, where the visionary version of yourself is finally found. It's not about the talent, it's about the will to see what others call impossible as possibility. So open up your vault and let the treasures meet the air. The world is waiting for what only you can share. Yeah.
Vault of visionaries, where the dreamers keep their gold. Every future that I'm building is a story being told. Vault of visionaries, locked but never closed. Every seed of greatness in this chamber was exposed. Vault of visionaries, the blueprint of the age. Every chapter that I'm writing is another turning page. Vault of visionaries, the legacy preserved. Nothing here is given, everything is earned and served.
Corner office sunrise, looking at the city waking up below. 20 years of grinding finally starting to show. Every deal I closed was another floor I climbed. Every boardroom battle was another mountain I defined. They see the title on the door but they don't see the cost. The weekend sacrificed, the relationships I lost. Traded temporary comfort for permanent respect. Now I'm signing checks that my younger self would never expect. I remember fetching coffee for the partners on the floor. Now I'm the one that pitching when they walk through my door. Funny how the hierarchy reverses when you grind, when your reputation is the asset they can't find on any balance sheet or quarterly report. The intangible of hustle is the ultimate retort to everyone who said I peak at middle management. Now I'm building empires while they're paying rent. Corner office sunrise, the view is worth the climb. Every early morning added value over time. Corner office sunrise, the city lights below. From the mailroom to the boardroom, that's the only way to grow. Corner office sunrise, the glass
reflects the dream. Nothing's ever quite exactly what it first would seem. Corner office sunrise, the crown is in the grind. Not the title on the door, but the legacy you leave behind. Yeah. Now I'm in a when the youth who remind me of myself. The hungry ones who see beyond the temporary wealth. I tell them patience is the strategy that winners understand. The tortoise always wins when you're playing the long-term hand. Don't chase the quick return, chase the permanent foundation. The corner office isn't real estate, it's a culmination of thousands of decisions made when nobody was watching. Building bridges to the future while the competition's watching. Sometimes I sit in darkness before the office lights come on, thinking about the journey and the people who are gone. The mentors who invested when I had nothing to show. The family who believed when the progress was slow. The corner office sunrise is their victory as much as mine. Every ray of light is a testament to those who helped me climb. So when you see me at the top, remember the foundation. This corner office was a team collaboration. Corner office sunrise, the view is worth the climb. Every early morning added value over time. Corner office sunrise, the city lights below. From the mailroom to the boardroom, that's the only way to grow. Corner office sunrise, the glass reflects the dream. Nothing's ever quite exactly what it first would seem. Corner office sunrise, the crown is in the ground. Not the title on the door, but the legacy you leave behind. Corner office sunrise, the view is worth the climb. Every early morning added value over time. Corner office sunrise, the city lights below. From the mailroom to the boardroom, that's the only way to grow. Corner office sunrise, the glass reflects the dream. Nothing's ever quite exactly what it first would seem. Corner office sunrise, the crown is in the grind. Not the title on the door, but the legacy you leave behind.
Da 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 da. Yeah. Yeah. Walking through the diamond district with a different kind of shine. Not the jewels around my neck, but the clarity of mind. Every conversation's currency, every handshake's gold. Building relationships that decades will uphold. They measure wealth in carats, but I measure it in trust. The networks that I've cultivated, turning dreams from dust into monuments of progress, into legacies of steel. The diamond district taught me everything that's real. Quality over quantity, that's the jeweler's code. Every piece I'm adding to the collection that I've stole. Not of physical possessions, but of moments that I've captured. The diamond in the rough is the soul that's been enraptured by the pressure of the process, by the heat of the design. Every flaw becomes a feature in the hands of the divine. Craftsman of my destiny, polishing the stone, turning every rough beginning into something to be known. Diamond district flow, pressure makes the shine. Every challenge that I conquered added value to the mind. Diamond district flow, the clarity is earned through the fires of the journey. Every lesson that I learned. Diamond district flow, the value's in the cut. Not the size of what you're holding, but the discipline and guts. Diamond district flow, I'm polished by the grind. The rarest gems are found in the deepest state of mind. They see the finished product, but they never see the mind. The darkness and the danger of descending every time into the depths of potential where the raw material sleeps. The diamond district knows the promises that pressure keeps. I've been cut by disappointment, I've been shaped by every no. Every rejection was a facet that I added to the glow. Now the light hits different when it passes through my prism. The diamond district taught me the arithmetic of wisdom. Some people chase the sparkle, but they never find the source. The diamond in the making is a solitary course. No crowd applauds the pressure, no audience for the heat that turns the carbon of the ordinary into something so complete. So if you see me shining in the district of the greats, remember every diamond started with a different kind of weight. The pressure and the patience and the willingness to grow, that's the diamond district flow. Diamond district flow, pressure makes the shine. Every challenge that I conquered added value to the mind. Diamond district flow, the clarity is earned through the fires of the journey. Every lesson that I learned. Diamond district flow, the value's in the cut. Not the size of what you're holding, but the discipline and guts. Diamond district flow, I'm polished by the grind. The rarest gems are found in the deepest state of mind.
They handed me the keys to a kingdom I designed. Every gate that I unlocked was something I refined. The kingdom isn't handed down, it's conquered and it's built. Every stone I laid was watered with the blood I spilled. From the battlefield of business to the throne room of the mind. The keys to every kingdom are the battles you define. Not by winning every skirmish, but by choosing every war. The keys to the kingdom were forging what I fought for. I remember standing outside the gates they said were locked, drawing up the blueprints while the competition mocked. Now I'm sitting on the throne that I constructed from my sweat. The keys to the kingdom are the promises I kept. To the younger version standing in the rain without a coat. Every key I'm holding is a letter that I wrote to my future from my past. The correspondence through the time. The keys to the kingdom are the mountains that I climb. Keys to the kingdom. Every lock is open in the symphony of triumph that I'm finally conducting. Keys to the kingdom. The gates are swinging wide for everyone who held me down and never left my side. Keys to the kingdom. The legacy secured. Every door that opened was a battle I endured. Keys to the kingdom. I'm handing them to you. Everything I built was so the next could see it through. The kingdom's not a castle, it's a system that I built. An ecosystem of success constructed from the guilt of leaving people behind when I started to ascend. So I built the kingdom bigger so my people could fit in. Now the court is filling up with warriors I trained. Every night around me is a story of what's gained. When you share the keys instead of holding them in fear, the kingdom multiplies when the vision is clear. Some people want the kingdom just to say they wear the crown, but the weight of real leadership will crush the spirit down. The keys are not accessories, they're responsibilities to every soul that trusted you with the capability. So when I pass the keys to the generation coming next, I'm not passing down a title, I'm passing down the context of what it means to build a kingdom that will outlast your name. The keys to the kingdom are the reason that you came. Keys to the kingdom. Every lock is open in the symphony of triumph that I'm finally conducting. Keys to the kingdom. The gates are swinging wide for everyone who held me down and never left my side. Keys to the kingdom. The legacy secured. Every door that opens